from what Ampi shared, it starts from there. At least if you know the local market, you know the behavior of the audience and the stakeholders, you'll be able to provide the right counsel with your brand, especially if they're targeting a region-wide approach for their campaigns or initiatives.
All right, thank you, Fritz. Questions from our media? Hi, good morning. I'm Roel O'Malley from roelomalley.com. Question is, how does CCAM Alliance work? Anyone could answer the question. Okay, Ricardo first.
Like for example, if there's an inquiry from a brand, is that
Yes.
Okay, so if there's an inquiry, of course, whichever from wherever country, so they will get to inquire about if they have the brief, and then from there, if depending on the requirement, if it's all countries, and then we will be, of course, briefing all the member agencies. Or for example, it will just be 3 countries, and then we will brief the 3 countries, and then from there, we can work together. We work together in terms of providing the insights, the research, then coming up with overall strategy for the campaign, together with that local ideas for execution. For example, a media event would be different in Indonesia and in Singapore, for example. So we're able to provide that. So we will be having that. We have that. Consultation in terms of the market and the insights of each market, and then from there, as we get all those insights and ideas, we come up with a campaign, and everyone provides that local execution, the creative idea that they can do for individual markets, coming with an overall strategy.
Okay, follow-up question on that. Do you have a timeline for that once the client has already given the requirements to you?
It really depends on the timeline of the client. Ideally, of course, we hope that we're given like 3 weeks to 4 weeks, but sometimes it will be 2 weeks. So I think the strength of our agencies, we are independent agencies. We're very agile. We are boutique agencies, so we can really adapt to what the client needs.
Thank you.
Next, I think we have another question from this table.
Hi, good morning. So, just any one of you can answer this question. With the strong influence of AI technology in spreading news and information nowadays, so we have Google and all those sorts of entities. So, how this partnership with CCAN Alliance can make a good balance of AI and human intelligence in your programs and in your incoming projects?
Thank you for your questions. Actually, that was part of one of our agenda yesterday. We talked about the AI and the automations in the PR and the new age of communications. And actually, each of our country, we also have our own initiative regarding applying AI in the communication works and for our clients. And just yesterday, we were talking about tools that the CCOM is developing in-house, calling Relisa. It is an automated press release AI tools that can help the clients to analyze and select the list of the media as well as automation and release to the targeted media. So this is just one example of how we apply AI in the CCAN Alliance network. And that initiative, we will incorporate also the outreach to the regional media using the power of AI. Yeah. So we will keep you updated for any new upcoming AI projects that we have.
Yeah, just to add to that, I think AI is going to, well, it's becoming an integral part of our operations, but it doesn't take away the human part of it. So everything that we will do will still be primarily driven by us, humans. Because, inside generation, AI can help with that. But the takeaways from those insights, the interpretation, the nuances, etc., that's where we come in. So AI will continue to enhance our work, but the strategic thinking, the creative conceptualization, The execution, all driven by humans, by people, by the team. And so, to us, I mean, she has talked about this. It was part of our agenda yesterday. This is a journey for all of us as partners. So we will obviously, along the way, be thinking about how do we really formally integrate AI into our alliance, our partnership, and as agency heads for the markets we're covering, right? So, but it's clear to us that AI will just enhance, not replace, and so everything we'll do will still be done by us.
Just to add, I think what's really stable and committed for us to do is it's just really a new technology. There will be different platforms moving forward, but the storytelling will remain.
Follow up with that question because I believe Combo is also doing implementations on inviting college students for immersion programs. So I believe this will be an open opportunity for this upcoming new generation of PR people to come into the partnerships.
Answer that. Actually, it's still in the ideation and planning stage. We had our planning yesterday and we talked about this. And you are aware of the Camp Comco mentorship program. Most of our staff came from there and it will be moving forward Southeast Asia wide.
Good afternoon. I have a question here. What are the short-term and long-term goals for CCAN in its first year operation?
You can jump in. Okay. All right. Short term, of course, we will leverage our network to include to work on brands, especially brands who would like to really scale up in the Southeast Asian market. In the long term, we've planned several initiatives that would, of course, us being, of course, CSR oriented as well. We want to contribute to answering some issues and concerns in the society. So, as mentioned by Chi on sustainability and other concerns. So, expect from us in the long run to be able to contribute more concretely on those initiatives, on those advocacies and causes.
And I guess to add to that, being an alliance and having these insights on our different local markets, we're also looking forward to hosting activities in different platforms to help educate brands, companies, other professionals on what's also happening in the industry. So that's something we're also looking forward to in the next few years.
Just a follow-up also. Are there plans to expand CCAN beyond Southeast Asia in the future? Nauna na.
Were you in our planning yesterday? Sorry, this is quite new to us because we're the ones behind the back doing the Q&A for press conferences. But actually, yes. You know that we have a partner. We have a branch in Dubai. That's its Comco Middle East and Africa. And Trisha, as I mentioned in my speech earlier, has been asking to do the same. So actually, she also has a network in Middle East, and we will replicate this as well. So, but of course, this is we want to solidify. Yeah, that's a long-term plan. For now, we want really to put forward the CCAN Alliance and show that we can do this as well in other markets moving forward.
Hello. Hi. Congrats on your official launch, CCAN Alliance. So, I'm Abed from the Manila Live. My question is to you guys is, what are the services that CCAN Alliance can offer to the clients? Anyone can answer.
Actually, we, as an independent agency, we all have like a service to serve our clients as well. But for the CCAN Alliance, it's in our plan to initiate something new, and also like, for example, like we have we're gonna develop the platform to support about the sustainability, not only in our country but also in all of the Southeast Asia. Yeah, that is the example for the service that we were gonna initiate with our clients.
So all of us provide end-to-end services to clients. So what that means is there is strategy development and then conceptualization through to execution. So we'll be offering the same thing, but more elevated, more enhanced because we're bringing in different perspectives, experiences, expertise, etc. But I guess to expand on that end-to-end services, so strategy of conceptualization, every different types of work. So it can be depending on client's need. If it's just media engagement, it's just media engagement. If it's full campaign where it requires creativity, social media, digital, we also offer that. We're all very capable of delivering integrated campaigns to clients. But again, depending on the type of client, if the client is small and only needs a small type of, campaign, we can do that. If they have big budget and want a full-scale campaign and have presence in different platforms, media, traditional media, out of home, digital, social, we can do that.
Yeah. So if I was asked, I think one of the members, how did we select the agencies to be part of SICAN Alliance? And of course, through the network, and then at the same time, zeroing into the profile of each of the agency. We look for agencies who can do the same, who can do an integrated approach in terms of PR, digital, and communication. So that's why, as Ampi mentioned, we all can do the same. So that's why when we work together, each agency is capable on collaborating. And at the same time, aside from the capability in terms of the services, it's also our profile as agencies, the causes that we believe in. And I think there's a meeting of minds in what we want to support and move forward as an alliance.
Thank you so much. And with that, we would like to wrap up our session for this morning. Thank you once again and congratulations to the members of the SICAN Alliance.